Morning, everyone. Andrew Marquis, themarqueeteam.com, checking in on Monday with a rate and a program update for the week. I apologize for my voice. I'm a little bit under the weather here, but fighting through it and trying to get you guys this valuable information like I do every Monday. So we did see rates tick up a little bit last week with the Fed move and what the Fed said about any future hikes. Not really letting up on his aggressive campaign thus far. So rates are staying a little bit higher, but still stagnating more or less in the sixes and some programs in the fives still. So conventional loans, which is again going to be 647,000 or less with 1 point, 30-year fixed 6.8, 15-year 6.1, 10-year ARM at 6%, and a 7-year ARM at 5.8%. And then as we go to jumbos, which is that loan amount above 647,000, we have a 6.0 to 6.25 on a 30-year fixed. We have a 10 and a 7-year ARM in the mid fives. So again, I know we've seen the Fed talk about continuing to raise rates. We've seen rates stay higher. The Fed raised rates 75 basis points last week. Mortgage rates are still sort of stagnating in that 6 to 7 range for the most part, with some ARM programs still in the fives. What I wanted to highlight for our program this week really plays into what we've been talking about. It's our lock and shop program. This is for those customers that really want to lock in a rate while they're shopping for a home. So we have seen buyers have a lot more success getting their offer accepted in this current market versus years past. This program is a way where you would pre-approve, have your loan fully underwritten and approved, and we can lock that client rate up to 90 days. So if you want to lock in rates now before you find the house and just know exactly what that rate and payment's going to be, we have that option for you. What I wanted to say too is everyone kind of talks about Fed raised rates 75 basis points. Does that mean the mortgage rate went up 75 basis points? When we're talking about 30 and 15-year long-term fixed rate mortgages, no, it does not correlate one-to-one. Really what we're looking at is what is the Fed going to do in the future and how is that going to affect a long-term yield on that asset. So if the long-term outlook looks like a higher rate, those mortgage rates are going to edge up just a little bit. That 75 basis points does directly impact home equity lines and other products that are tied to the Fed funds rate, discount rate, or prime rate. But as far as 30 and 15-year mortgage rates, they're looking long-term. So it's really more based on what the Fed's doing today, but what they plan to do in the future. So if even though the rates keep going up today, but it looks like next year the rates might go a little bit lower, those longer term rates could actually stay low. So just don't get confused there. There's a correlation, but not a direct one. Any questions about any of this or programs or rates or pre-approvals, you can always reach my team and I. Again, it's themarqueeteam.com, and hope everyone has a great week. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.